Okay, let's go. Sandra, welcome.
Thank you.
So we're really excited to have you today. It's the first time that we do Sur la route du succès in English.
Yeah.
So as we start off on our little journey here, it goes without saying that we are on the famous Peel Street in Montreal.
We are.
Where the famous Café Ferreira is located. So tell us a little bit about the history of this amazing icon in Montreal.
We're celebrating 22 years.
Wow,
and
congrats.
It's obviously not me that started it. But
Right.
So it was my father who is still very present, and so his goal was to open a Portuguese embassy for culinary experience, obviously, and to open a really nice restaurant in Montreal. And then other places opened, like Vasco da Gama, 13, 14 years ago. Tavernef, which I think we should stop along
We're probably going to make a
way.
little stop there on the way.
And then Campo has been a year and a half, and that has been my little baby. So it's our most casual restaurant.
You know, what is the essence of Portuguese food and eating, and why you think that fits so well with Montreal?
It's all about quality ingredients, about putting one ingredient on a plate and making it the star.
Okay.
So we think about fish, obviously. I mean, in Portugal, they're so lucky. They're surrounded, like it's almost a rectangle, and there's two sides of it that is the ocean. So they're really well served. And
when we talk Portuguese food, we talk Portuguese wine, and I think
absolutely.
One of the things we think about when we think about Ferreira is awesome wine.
And what's interesting is that, well, Portugal as a country has become a lot more popular, but wine as well. And if we go back 22 years ago, there was barely any Portuguese wine at the ACQ, which now it's still not big enough, but the section is getting bigger and bigger. And I think my father probably has an impact on that, because he started importing wine for Ferreira, because for him it was important to have wines from his country. And the fil en aiguille, right, with time, Portuguese wines became more popular.
So it's cool to talk about the family business, but let's talk about you a little bit.
So I grew up in that, and I never thought that I would do this as a job. I wanted to work in marketing, like advertising.
Okay.
I ended up doing that, but for the business, right?
Right.
So, but I didn't know it would happen. And when I was in CJEP, I worked as a hostess at the restaurant.
Okay.
And I really loved it. But not loved it like, oh, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, but like it was a cool student job.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do my own thing. I don't know if you had that phase too in the business where you're like, no. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to work for
guilty as charged.
Yeah. So I was looking for like my next career move, and I just couldn't find anything else that I was more passionate about than our industry, but also our family brand and business culture. For me, it was so important to work for a brand that I like just love with passion, and I just couldn't find any other brand that could, you know, equal that feeling. So for me, I picked up the phone. I was in New York, and I'm like, Dad, I'm coming back in January, and that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. And
And how long ago is that now?
4 years.
Wow.
And I still didn't change my mind. Yeah, I am very happy to be there, and it's just so, there's nothing like working for your own family. And with my family.
I mean, your name's on the door.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's pretty cool when I think about it. And I work with a lot of family members. My father is the oldest of 8 kids.
Oh, this is not widely known at all.
I work with 6 of my aunts and uncle. And
directly in the business.
Yeah.
So
and spread out in the 4 restaurants.
Okay. Okay. Shall we go round 2 here?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
To try it.
Welcome. Is it your first time driving a Mini?
It is.
Okay, great.
Woo!
Excellent. Okay, so as you're getting kind of settled into the car, I want to shift the conversation to you being kind of a young, positive leader in Montreal. Tell us a little bit about why you got involved, what does the Sugar Ball do, and what people can expect for this year.
So I've been involved for 4 years, and it's my 3rd year as a co-chair. First of all, McCord Museum is a museum of Montreal, so it's the social history of Montreal. And what the Sugar Ball does is allow 10,000 kids from elementary school and high school to go to the museum every year. And we have so much fun doing it, and that's why like I want to encourage people to get involved. It's just the best thing ever, and you're giving your time, you're doing a good action. So
So now as we're getting closer to our end point here at Campo, your newest restaurant, just want to quickly check in and see how you're liking the little mini.
I'm liking it. I need a double task here. I'm talking, I'm looking. There's a lot of action in downtown Montreal.
Oh, here we are, Campo. Hey Sandra, thank you so much for doing this.
I love this car. I'm coming to check you out at Brossard, I think.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. You're a great inspiration to a lot of Montrealers. And I don't know about you, but I'd be down for some Portuguese chicken.
I'm hungry. I'm starving. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go. Thanks.